So it's July 12th, 2025, and so I'll just show you right here. I'll do the follow-up one for all the pictures right now. You can see so let's see. So that was me wrinkled earlier. So this is the first one. You can clearly see my face right there. Christian Eric Arnie Meyer. Then it's a little blurry, but you can still see my face right there, but have a different Gauss reading. You can see my face right there, Christian Eric Arnie Meyer. You can see my face right there, Christian Eric Arnie Meyer. This one's kind of blurred, but you can see my face right there, Christian Eric. I'll even show you right now the picture that one looks like. So here's the picture that it looked like. So that's when I predicted this. So you got to realize that that the hospital wasn't even that wasn't even installed at that point. But in the picture, I predicted exactly when it would be installed and all the cons that would happen prior to then, and all the cons that would happen up to this date when I would reveal the subliminal image, which was July 12, 2025, proving that I could predict the future. And so if I could predict the future 100% accuracy, how could you ever defeat me, right? Because I know everything that's going to go on. So anyway, so I'll show you some more. Here, so now. So there's my son. So you can see right there is when I first predicted it as a child. Everything that was going to go on till today's date. And then there's another one when I was going to predict it, how it looked like today on July 12th, 2025. As a man, as a child, I predicted that. And then here is another one that I predicted as a child. So that ends the con from the previous one, because and there's a follow-up to end the previous con to show that I, Christian Eric Arnie Meyer, am the king of the system, and my son, Warrior Jr., and Glamour ID, or the three people with evolutionary DNA. So so that should be the end of it. So this was disappearing. So I guess I'll show you how the scar on my hand should have changed now. So I'll take it of different angles, so you can see how it used to look like a 25 and a spider, but the one of the spider legs, the spider leg right there is gone now. It's not as visible. I'll take it from different angles here. So I'll just show you from the pictures from today. So this was earlier today. So earlier today, you could see that part of it right there. And this part was fat, like the scar was more white, more developed right there. And this was just a few hours ago at 3:56 p.m. on July 12th, 2025. And then here's what it looks like then. And here's what it looked like this afternoon. This is July 12th, 2025 at 3:56 p.m. So then now I'll show you, now you can see that this leg is considerably diminished in the scar from before. It looks like it's a three-legged spider now. Like right there, you can see how which I'll just make it, just merge it. So I'm just gonna have to, I'll show you a side by side image, add image. Okay, so there's that one. Okay, perfect. Is that the same one? Okay, so I had a feeling I was going to do that. So pause this for a second. So I'm just waiting for that to load. So I go to add image, and then once again it should have been this one. Image merge.
Here's a Temu gadget you might need. It can potentially power all of your devices.
Okay, so I just did it. I'm gonna just do it again for, I'll show you how it was at a different time now. I'll show you from a different date. So you can see here how it says May here, and then there's the scar, what it looked like in May. So I'll go there. So go here to images, the scar on hand, and then let's see. There we go. This one's nice, pretty good. So this is strange. So I just had problems with the app again because of just some issues here. Images, camera, and then this one should be good. Rotate it, merge images. Okay, there we go. So now I'll just show you here. Go back out of here. Go to image merge. So this is the first one. So when you zoom in, you can see how blotchy the scar is from today. This is July 12th, 2025. And once again, nobody should have the exact same scar as me. And then here's from earlier today. You can see how you can barely see the leg from this is July 12th, 2025. But I'll now show you how when you zoom in, you can barely see the leg here. So I'll show you that from this picture right here, where when you zoom in, you can clearly see the leg of the spider. You can clearly see the leg of the spider. And this picture was from May 27th, 2025. And then now from July 12th, 2025. So that's the same scar. So you can see how the scarring went down here today, because I'll just show you why right here. I'll just show you why right here. There's this blown hole right there. You can see, so right there. So that would have a different Gauss reading, and so you can see right there, there's my face again. Once again, Christian Eric Arnie Meyer. So let's see, go here. Is that the last picture? So right here shows that I made it happen by controlling the system. And so I'll just show you here again. So right here, here's how much money it costs the world to make it so my scars don't disappear. I mean, I have a scar on my face that costs a lot of money. Like right here. Okay, so that scar is really hard to see. I don't even see it. There it is right there. No, it's right there, but I'll just show you how, okay, now you can see it. But then there's a scar right here. Then there's a scar right there. And then right here. So here's how much money it costs. Here's how much money it costs the world every day to make it so I appear to have wrinkles. My name is Christian Aragorn Meyer. And I'll just show you right here. There's a picture that's what my face should look like. Right there. And this is what it looked like in July 12, 2025. And I shouldn't be black. I have white skin. So ignore any non-organic. So once again, this is what I look like non-organic. And so that is it. The governments throughout the world have spent quite a bit of money to make it so scars don't disappear on my body. So why would they do that? How is that advantageous how is that so they have national security protocol, right? So they use that as an excuse. So how is that how does that enhance national security, making it so Christian Aragorn Meyer, myself, has scars on my face and my hand? So here's their historic excuse that it's a national security interest to have special legislation for me, and including aging me and scarring me. So you can see that those excuses are going to fall on deaf ears, right? So imagine wasting taxpayers' money for 30 years in some incidents on my hand, right? Like who's aware of the scar on my hand other than my rapist that would have brain-computer interface and neuroprosthetics suits to justify violating my human experience. And I'll show you right now. I'm gonna tune in the psyche of all Canadians. Right, so that's how the average Canadian feels about the Canadian government wasting money to violate somebody's human experience and make them have scars that would disappear. That's the angst. That's how frustrated and angry the average Canadian is going to be.